Good evening and welcome. We are here at Frazier Field with a great matchup today ahead of us. Today we have Lynn Tech Tigers going up against Minutemen Regional. Should be a great game today. Tigers coming in at 4-6. Minutemen coming in at 5-4. Pitching today for the Tigers will be, let me pull up the roster, will be Diaz, number 8. First pitch. First pitch ball. Outside, 2-0 count. A hit right up center infield. That'll be a single. That was number 12, Ravila. First hit of the day for either team. So a man on first, no outs here. Stepping up to bat, number 3, Campbell. A hit close to the head, could have been hit. It'll be a 1-0 count. Wow, pitch. And that'll give up second base as he'll advance. So a 2-0 count, man on second. Dangerous start here for the Tigers. Let's see if Diaz can get control of his pitch here. Strike down the middle. Oh, that'll be a 3-0 count, excuse me. And that'll be a first strike. That'll make it 3-1. Campbell tried to lay down the bunt, but great pitch there by Diaz. Another wild pitch, and that'll be a walk. His runners will advance. So we got a man on first, man on third, no outs. We have a time. And we'll have a glove change here for Nordyke. Looks like he couldn't get much control there. Lost a couple. They weren't easy balls to catch, but definitely, it was a capable situation. So switching out the glove, seeing if it'll give him a different feel. So we have a man on first, man on third, no outs. Hit down the left field line, but it'll be a foul. It'll be an 0-1 count. A beautiful day here for baseball. Not too warm, not too cold. The breeze isn't taking much effect here tonight, so definitely a great day to have a game. Runner advancing home, so that'll be the first run of the game, and the runner will be safe at first. So run scores, runners at first and second, no outs. A great start here for Minutemen, as that'll be 1-0. We have a bunt laid down here. That's 37, Lorenz. Double. Won't go for the double, go for the out, and that'll be the first one of the inning. Good play there by Lewis. Could have risked it and went for the double, but, I like it. A safe move there, got the first out. The first one is always the important one. Get your pitcher going, get some confidence back up. So hopefully this will be the turn of the inning here for the Tigers. Outside, that'll be a 1-0 count. Diaz having trouble finding the strike zone. And that'll be another ball. That'll make it 2-0. So far, Minuteman's done a great job being patient. Great pitch. Number 9, Nicoli, whiffed right by that one. That'll make it a 2-1 count. Great pitch inside. That'll make it a 2-2 count here for Diaz. Great pitch, and that'll be a strikeout. Second out of the inning here. And coming up to bat, number 6, Clark. So runners on second and third. Another great pitch inside, and that'll be a strike. Diaz looking a lot more comfortable here in the second half of the inning. Bunt laid down, but it will go foul. I'll make it a 0-2 count. Again, runners on second and third. Possible RBI situation. And the pitch. Another strike, and that'll be it for the inning. So Tigers give up the 1-0 lead, but Diaz did a great job straining runners on second and third. And the sides will flip. And we are back for the second half, for the bottom half of the first inning. Up to bat for the Tigers will be Lewis. So Lewis is a serious speed threat here on the bases for the Tigers. It'll be very important for them to get a good start to this inning by getting Lewis on base. For Minuteman, we have number 37, Lorenz, pitching here today. First pitch. It'll be outside, 1-0 count. And that'll be a strike. Good location there by Lorenz. We'll make it a 1-1 count. Another strike. Looked like a hittable ball, but Lewis patient on the pitch he's looking for. That'll make it a 1-2 count. Great eye there by Lewis. That'll make it a 2-2 count. Just whiffs by it, and that'll be a strikeout for Lewis. Be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is number 10, Boyd, the center fielder. First pitch. Outside. That'll be a 1-0 count. And that'll be a strike. 1-1 count. That'll be another strike. Great pitch by Lorenz. And that'll be a 1-2 count. Made contact, but catcher got the hand of it. And that'll be a second out of the inning. We have number 8, Diaz, the pitcher, coming up to the plate. Looking to get on base here, get something going here for the Tigers. Good contact. First baseman just whiffs it, and Diaz will get to first safely, as that'll be the first hit of the night for the Tigers. 2 outs. Nordyke stepping up to the plate. Runner on first. Minuteman did a great job of putting one up on the board last inning. Tigers looking to respond here and put one up before going into the second. Just whiffs on the first one. That'll be a 0-1 count. Lorenz doing a great job of finding the strike zone here in this first inning. Pitch back to first, and Diaz will be safe. And that'll be a strike. That'll be a 2-2 count for Nordyke. Diaz on first. And Nordyke swings and misses on that one, and the Tigers will leave one on first, as that'll be the end of the first inning. And we are back for the start of the second inning. Up to bat for Minutemen is number 2, Diaz, still out on the mound. First inning, gave up the first run of the game, making it a 1-0 game for Minutemen. First pitch. He'll sit on that one. It'll be a 0-1 count. Ball. That'll make it a 1-1 count for Diaz. Wild pitch, curved on the outside. That'll make it a 2-1 count. Whiffed on that one. Decided not to swing. That'll make it a 2-2 count. Slider up. It'll be slightly outside, though, making it a full count. Or no, 2-1 count, excuse me. Oh, 3-2, yep. So he will take the walk for the first at bat of the inning. We have a runner on first. Up to the plate for Minutemen. It's number 20, Rodriguez. Great hit up in the air, but Boyd will track it down, and that'll be the first hit of the inning. Excuse me, the first out of the inning. Made great contact out on that one, just flew a little bit too high and too short. So we got a runner on first, 1 out in the inning. Bunt laid down. Nordyke will get the out at first, but the runner will advance to second. So we have 2 outs in the inning. Up to the plate is number 12, Solano. Missed that one. It'll be a 0-1 count. A hit straight up the line. Fumbles it at second. But it will be thrown out at first. So no runs scored there. Runner stranded on first. Great outing there by Diaz. Great control. Able to recoup himself and not give up any runs this inning. So it'll be a 1-0 game for Minutemen, and we will be back for the bottom of the second. And we are back for the bottom half of the second inning. Newhall will start out the inning for the Tigers. So he'll be first up to bat. A great first inning by Lorenz. Allowed one base runner. Did not allow a run. First pitch. Hit up the middle. Lorenz will field it. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Good contact by Newhall, just, hit up the line, couldn't get it past the pitcher, but nonetheless, great contact. First pitch hung, and it'll stay outside, so that'll be a 1-0 count. Up to the plate is number 16, Noggle. Hit up the right field line. Great field there by the first baseman. And it'll be second out of the inning. Excuse me, that was number 15, Colada. Number 16, Noggle, is up to the plate now. Pitch outside. That'll be the first pitch of the count. It'll be 1-0. Another ball. That'll make it a 2-0 count for Noggle. Looking to get on base here, get something started for the Tigers offensively. Great pitch. With right past Noggle, making it a 2-1 count. Pitch outside, hit, but it will go up the right field line, foul. So we have an even 2-2 count. Hit up the left field, infield, and it will be out. Third out of the inning, and the sides will flip. And we will be back for the beginning of the third inning. We are back here for the beginning of the third inning. Up to the plate will be number 3 for Minuteman, Campbell. Up the left infield. That'll be a wild throw him off the bag, and that'll be a hit. First one of the inning. Runner on first base. Second pitch. Great pitch. And a swing and a miss for number 1, Guerre. Nordic just missed the grab, but nonetheless, it'll be a 0-2 count. Great hit up the left field, and it'll be a foul ball. Ball had great distance and carry, but just went foul at the end. Pitch on the outside, and that'll be a strikeout and a swing and a miss. That'll be the first out of the inning. Runner on first, up to the plate is 37, the pitcher, Lorenz. Pitch outside. The throw to first, and he will be safe. 1-0 count. Another pitch outside. Safe. So 2 pickoffs there. Two-0 count. 3-0 count. 3 straight balls here for Diaz. Gonna need to go in the strike zone. Great pitch. 3-1. It's a tough pitch to swing at. 3-0 count. Don't want to miss on anything bad. The out at second and the throw at first will be dropped. So runner on first, but they get the out at second. So 2 outs. Runner on first. Up to the plate is number 9, Nikali. Great pitch there by Diaz. Swing and a miss by Nikali. It'll be a 1-1 count. Pitch inside, but it will be good. And that'll be a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. And that'll be the inning. No runs allowed. We will be back for the bottom half of the second. And we are back for the bottom of the third. Quinones up to bat for the Tigers. Number 7, their third baseman. Looking to get something started here for the Tigers. Not much offensive action here for either sides. And the first pitch will be a strike. Ball, and that'll be a 1-1 count for Quinones. Pitch outside, that'll be another ball. 2-1. Oh, they called. Okay, interesting call, but nonetheless, 1-2 count. Hanging pitch. And that'll be a swing and a miss. First out of the inning. Up to the plate will be number 12, Perez, the DH for the night. Another strike. And that'll be the first one of the count here for Perez. Loren's doing a great job tonight of staying in the strike zone. Another strike, and that'll be an 0-2 count for Perez. Pitch inside. What a beauty that one was, and that'll be a strikeout. 2 outs in the inning. Lewis up to the plate. Shortstop looking to get something up on the board here for the Tigers. Not much offense today. Looking to get something started here on the bases. Pitch outside. Great eye by Lewis. 1-0 count. Hanging pitch. A little bit too high. That'll be a 2-0 count. Great pitch. Got it right past him. Swing and a miss. That'll be 2-1. Another strike. Loren's doing a great job of getting himself back in this count. And that'll even it up at a 2-2 count. Great hit down the left infield. But a great throw, and that'll be it for the inning. We'll be back for the beginning of the fourth. We are here for the beginning of the fourth inning. So far, a quick game. 1-0 for the Minutemen. Pitch high. It'll be a 1-0 count. Up to plate for Minutemen will be number 6, Clark. Outside, it'll be another ball. That'll make it a 3-0 count. Yeah, 3-0. Strike. That'll make it a 2-1 count. A hit down the left infield. Great throw to first, but some serious wheels there, and that'll be a hit for number 6, Clark. Second hit here for Minutemen, as we have no outs in the inning. Pitch high and in. Called for a ball. Will be 1-0. Ball right down the middle, but he'll spit on that one. It'll be a 1-1 count. Runner to second. Wild throw, and it'll go into the center field. Runner told to stay. Runner will steal second. 2-1 count. So a runner on second here, possible RBI situation. Strike 3. And that'll be a strikeout. First out of the inning. Up to the plate is number 20, Rodriguez. And we will have a time here for Coach Lewis. Just looks like he's rallying the troops, going over the plan. So far, a pretty quiet game offensively. Been a pitching duel so far. Diaz only allowing 2 hits, but allowing one run in. But for Minutemen, 37, Lorenz, so far in no-hitter territory through 3. So at the plate, number 20, Rodriguez. Runners in scoring position. Great pitch on the outside, painted perfectly. And that'll be a 1 count. Foul ball. That'll make it a 0-2 count. Batter's time. Great pitch, and that'll be the second strikeout of the inning. So Diaz so far pitching a great game. Only blemish on the card today is that hit and run in the first. Pick off at second. Throw a little bit high, but great catch there. Runner will be safe. Up to the plate is number 7, Solano. Ball high, and it'll be a 1-0 count. Wild pitch. Runner will advance to third. And a runner now in scoring position. So top of the fourth, 2 outs, 2-0 count. Great eye by Solano, making a 3-0 count. Very important not to let another base runner here, as you already have one at third. And that'll be a ball. Runners on both corners. Up to the plate is leadoff hitter, number 12, Rivera. Wild pitch, and that'll bring a runner in, making it a 2-0 game. So a wild pitch there leads to a runner scoring, making it a 2-0 game for Minutemen. Not what the Tigers needed to end this inning. Runner on third. Great hit up the infield. And that'll be an RBI hit for Rivera. The leadoff hitter brings in the third run of the game. So Diaz allowing his third run of the night in the fourth. Looking to see when Lewis will get his relievers warming up. Got a runner to second, and it'll be a wild throw, but he will stay at second. So Rivera with an attempted steal, which was successful. He will be safe at second. So 3 runs, 3 hits here for Minutemen. A hit up the left field. And that'll bring in another one as Rivera will round the bases and make it home, making it a 4-0 game for Minutemen. First pitch. Pop up. And it'll go right behind us, as that'll be a 0-1 count. So some 2-out magic here for the Minutemen, scoring 3 runs with 2 outs. up to the plate right now is number 1, Acquire. Runner on first. And that'll be out, as that will flip the sides. Minutemen, 3-run top of the 4th, and we will be back here for the bottom. Bottom of the 4th, up to the plate is Boyd, the center fielder, looking to get the offense started for the Tigers tonight. Good eye. It'll be a 1-0 count. Great pitch. As Boyd was left watching it, it will be a 1-1 count. Another ball. That will be 2-1. Another ball. And that will be a 3-1 count.
I saw you get in the game the last game. I missed your mouth, guys. It was good seeing you.
Strike, and that'll be 3-2. Full count. Important up bat here. Bottom of the 4th, Tigers looking to get something started here. And Boyd will take his base. So a great eye. And he will be rewarded with his base. So the runner at first picked off, but he'll be safe at first. Boyd. And he will be caught. That'll be out. First out of the inning for the Tigers. Boyd caught stealing. Great throw there by the catcher, number 9. Nicoli. Pitch outside. 1-1 count. 2-0 count, excuse me. Two-1 count. Up to plate is, excuse me, I cannot see here, but that is number 8, Diaz, the pitcher. 3-1 count. So bottom of the 4th. 1 out in the inning. We have a full count here. 3-2. Strike 3, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Great pitch there by number 37, Lorenz. So far, a hitless night for Lorenz. And up to the plate, we have number 2, Nordyke, the catcher. 2 outs. Pitch. And swing and a miss for Nordyke. That'll be an 0-1 count. One count. Great eye. Curve was a little bit high. Great hit. Splitting the right field. Looking like 2 for Nordyke. Putting the wheels on. He's going for third. And that's how you make contact right there. That'll be a third base hit for Nordyke. Triple to start out the night here for the Tigers. First hit up on the board. So a runner in scoring position. Newhall up to the plate, looking to drive him in. Get the first run of the night up on the board for the Tigers. And the pitch. Hanging. And we will get the first ball of the count, making it 1-0.
Smack it out of here, Newhall. Let's go.
You heard it there. Second ball, 2-0 count. Great patience by Newhall. And they hit up the middle, straight to Lorenz, and that will be it. 3 outs, and that'll flip the inning. We will see you for the top of the 5th. And we are here for the beginning of the 5th. 4-0 game so far for Minutemen. First hit was not allowed until the bottom of the 4th. So Tigers got something last inning, couldn't score him though. Nordyke with a great triple, but nonetheless something for the Tigers to get their offense started. As here for the top of the 5th, Diaz starting out the inning, looking to see if he could close out this inning clean. And that'll land. It'll be a single knock. Lorenz, as we have a timeout by Lewis. So Diaz will be relieved of his duties. The reliever will come in for him. Had a solid night. Up until the 4th, only gave up a hit. But, that couple errors, wild throws, and quickly became a 4-0 game for Minutemen. So, nonetheless, solid night by Diaz. And we will have Boyd in to pitch for him. Boyd with the first pitch of his outing. He'll come in relief for Diaz. Pitch high, and that'll be the first ball of the count. We have a runner at first. Lorenz. Strike, and that'll be a 1-1 count. Up to the plate is number 9. Nikali. Pitch out, but runner will be safe. Ball. And he will be caught stealing. Great throw by Nordyke. As the runner will be out. First out of the inning. 1-1 count for Nikali. 2-1 count for Nikali. Yeah, the delay here. Pitch inside, but it'll be high. 3-1 count. Great strike. And that'll make it a full count. Strike, and that'll be a strikeout. So a first at-bat strikeout for Boyd. In relief for Diaz. Now we have number 6, Clark, up to bat. A righty versus lefty matchup. Hit, but it will be short, and that'll be an out. So that'll be it. Sides will flip. Scoreless inning for Minutemen. Tigers looking to score. We will be back for the bottom of the fifth. We are back for the bottom of the fifth. 4-0 game for Minutemen. Lorenz. So far, only one hit on the tally. Great eye. 1-0 count. Up to the plate is number 15. Colado. High pitch foul. We'll even out to count 1-1. And the pitch. Hit up the right infield. Bobble to catch, but will recover for the throw. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Up to bat, 16. The third baseman, Noggle. Excuse me, first baseman. Pitch outside. We'll have a 1-0 count. Strike. And that'll make it a 2-0. 2-0 count. That would be a ball, excuse me. Another ball. That'll make it 3-0. Straight line pitch. 3-1. 3-1 count here for Noggle. Another strike, and that'll make it a full count. So 1 out in the inning, bottom of the fifth. 4-0 Minutemen Tigers. Time is winding down for them to get started offensively. High pitch, and it will be foul. Three-two count. Swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout. And up to the plate, number 7, Quinones, the third baseman. And the pitch outside. It'll be a ball. First one of the count. We'll make it 1-0. Great pitch inside. Swing and a miss, and it'll be a strike, making it a 1-1 count. 2 outs in the inning. Quinones. Another swing and a miss, and that would be a 1-2 count. Perez on deck. Foul back, and that'll be a 1-2 count. High, and that'll be a ball. We'll even out the count 2-2. Good eye. As that will make it a full count, 3-2. And that'll be a strikeout, as that will retire the side. We will be back for the beginning of the 6th inning. We are back for the top of the 6th. Up to the plate for Minutemen is number 2, Ravila, the leadoff hitter. So far, 4-0 game for Minutemen. Tigers haven't put up much of a fight offensively, but nonetheless, still 2 innings to play here. 1-0 count. Great pitch inside. That will even out the count, 1-1. Pitch outside. That would be 2-1. Pitch. Inside. It'll be just outside, though. 3rd ball to count, 3-1. Another pitch inside, but it'll be called a walk. He will take his base.
It's a balk.
Not sure if it was a balk or if it was just a walk, but nonetheless, runner on first. Boyd with the wild pitch. Nordyke unable to recover, and we will have a runner at second. So the Tigers a little bit sloppy today defensively, a lot of wild throws. That's mainly why the score is what it is. A couple wild throws and errors, and suddenly a 1-0 game turns into a 4-0 game. Pitch outside, almost hit the batter. That'll make it a 2-1 count. At the plate, 20, Rodriguez. A comfortable 2-1 count. Swing and a miss, and that'll be 2-2. Pitch outside. And that will be a 2-2 count. 3-2 count, excuse me. Boyd, pitch outside, and runner will take his base. So no outs, 2 walks. A runner in scoring position. Up to the plate, number 7, Solano. Great hit up the left field. It'll land. Runner will stay at third, and that will load the bases. No outs. Up to the plate, Ravela with the bases loaded. Runners in scoring position. This can open up the game here for Minutemen dangerously. Bases loaded. Important at bat here for the Tigers to regain control. First pitch strike. It'll be a 0-1 count. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count for Ravela. If Boyd is able to maintain control for the rest of this inning and not allow a run, it can put the Tigers in a good position going into the fifth to come back, but he will hit Ravela and that'll walk one in. And that will make it 5-0 Minutemen. Catcher will take time and talk to his pitcher. No outs in the inning. This can be a dangerous situation for the Tigers. Strike. Oh, 1 count. Boyd. And the pitch. Hit up the right infield. And that'll bring in possibly 2. As it will. Runner will advance to second. And that'll open the game wide open for Minutemen, making it a 8-0 game. Seven nothing game. Nordyke will talk to his pitcher. Up to the plate is number 1 for Minutemen. That is Acquire with Lorenz on deck. Lewis trusting his reliever to finish out the inning. No outs. Runners in scoring position. A pitch well hit, but will be foul. Sounds like it hit the top of the roof. Oh, 1 count. Great hit, but it'll float a bit too much. The throw at home will be just late, and that'll bring one in. So it'll make it an 8-0 game. Runner advancing to third off the bad throw, and he will advance. Runner at third. 1 out in the inning. Lorenz up to deck. Swing and a miss. That'll be an 0-1 count. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Serious heat there by Boyd. 1-2 count. Popped up into the left infield. And that will be Lewis with the catch. So 2 outs in the inning. Boyd will be relieved. And we have number 12, Perez, into pitch for him. So, top of the 6th, 4 runs so far in the inning. 8-0 game here for Minutemen. Hasn't felt like much of a competitive game today, but Tigers has some great energy throughout the day, and I feel like had flashes offensively and defensively, just never strung together enough hits or outs to, really put themselves in this ball game so far. Number 12, Aguirre, in to relieve Boyd. 2 swings and misses, and that'll make it a 0-2 count. 2 outs so far in the inning. And that'll be another swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout. That will retire the side. 8-0 Minutemen. We'll be back for the bottom of the 6th. And we are back for the bottom of the 6th. Up to the plate, it's number 12, Perez. Just got the final strikeout of the last inning in relief. Looking to put something up on the board here to get the offense started for the Tigers. As that'll be a first pitch ball. 1-0 count. Swing and a hack, but it'll go foul. One count. Foul ball. I'll make it a 1-2 count for Perez. Piece of his helmet came off on the fall. One count, Perez. 2-2 count, excuse me. A swing. The gather bobbled. What a catch. As that'll be an out. Great hit there by Perez, but even better defense. Great throw at third, and an even better catch at first. Lewis will be up at the plate. 1 out in the inning. A offensive drought here for the Tigers today. Couldn't get much going tonight. Pitch outside. It'll be a 1-0 count for Lewis. Swing right to the shortstop. A good throw, but it'll be bobbled. And there will be no outmade there. So runner at first for the Tigers. Went out in the inning. Lewis with some good speed on first. Coach Lewis Sr. might have him try and take second here. Put himself in a better position to score and eliminate the double play. First pitch strike. 0-1 for Boyd. Pickoff at first. Good reaction time by Lewis, as he had enough time to get back to first safely. He'll take his lead again. Inside throw. And a quick look out for the catcher. Lewis will rattle back to first. Another pickoff. And Lewis will be safe. So Lewis playing head games with Lorenz, distracting him. Great job by Lewis, getting Lorenz off of his feet and alert. A great hit to right, and it'll just go foul. Good hack, just couldn't find any green. One-two count for Boyd. Lewis will take his lead again. Pitch. High inside. Even 2-2 count. Lewis safe at first. A hack, pop up, just misses the catch, and it'll stay 2-2. So Boyd doing a great job fighting away here at the strike zone with Lorenz. Lewis keeping him on his feet. Could go off and take a base at any moment. So far, the longest at bat of the game for the Tigers. Hit up the middle. The play at second is not there, and Boyd will get in at first. So one out in the inning. We got a runner at first and second. Diaz up to the plate. Nordyke on deck. Timeout here. Infield. Getting the infield pitcher and catcher all coordinated. Lorenz looking to finish out the game himself. So far, he's been rocking steady. Pitch outside, 1-0 count for Diaz. Diaz with the pop-up and an out at first. Boyd took a lead too large, and it cost him. And that'll retire the side. We'll be back for the top of the seventh. And we are back for the final stretch of the game. Top of the seventh. We have Perez here, hopefully to finish out the game here for the Tigers. Up to play for Minuteman is number 13. Pinch hitting for Clark. 13, Tiberi. First pitch strike. Serious heat there by Perez. Second pitch strike for Perez. Swing and a miss, and that'll be a strikeout. A 3-pitch strikeout for Perez. Up to the plate. Pinch hitting for Stillman is number 5, Lucid. Strike for Perez. That'll be 4 in a row. Pitch outside. That'll make it a 1-1 count. A hack up to the second baseman. And it will be out. So another 3-pitch at bat for Perez. Another pinch hitter for 20 Rodriguez. It'll be number 22, Spartino. Strike. On 1 count. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. So far, an 8-pitch inning for Perez. We will have a ball, so that'll make it a 1-2 count. Almost had the immaculate inning there, but that'll be another ball, even 2-2 count. So an 8-0 game here for Minutemen. Swing and a miss, and that'll retire the side. We will be back for the bottom of the 7th. Back for the bottom of the 7th. Up to the plate is number 2, Nordyke. New pitcher for the Minutemen. It will be number 1, Acquire. In relief for Lorenz. Second ball, that'll be a 2-0 count. Strike, and that'll be a 2-1 count. Swing and a miss, and that'll be a 2-2 count. Hanging pitch. It'll be a ball, 3-2. A hack, but it'll go foul. Three-two count for Nordyke. And Nordyke will take his base. Great patience there by Nordyke. Got the walk. Newhall will come up to the plate. No outs in the inning. Minuteman leading the game 8-0. One 0 count. Pitch out, but the runner will be safe. Throw to first. Would be no good. Nordyke safe. 3-0 count for Newhall. Excuse me. Now it is a 3-0 count for Newhall. Strike, and that'll be a 3-1 count. A hack up, but it will go foul. Full count. Pitch out. Nordyke will be safe at first. Strike 3, and that'll be a strikeout. So that'll be 1 out in the inning. Nordyke still at first. Boyd up to the... Nordyke able to advance off the wild throw.
Keep going.
He'll stay at second. Nordyke will advance to second. Could have kept going, but made the safe call and stayed at second. Bottom of the 7th, 1 out, 8-0 Minutemen. Up to the plate. Number 15, Colado. Pitch high. Nordyke was going to go for 4. Nordyke stayed in the way of the throw. Might have saved himself by getting in the way of it, blowing up the play. So a 3-1 count. Strike. And that'll be a full count. A hack and it'll go straight back. Still a full count. So 2 outs left in the inning. Another swing, and that'll go foul. We'll stay at a full count. That'll be a strikeout, as that'll be the second out of the inning. 1 out left in the inning. 8-0 Minutemen. Runner on third for the Tigers. Up to the plate, number 16, Noggle. Pitch outside. It'll be a ball. Swing and a hack. It'll go up. And that'll be a 1-1 count. One-two count for Noggle. Great pitch. And that'll be the game. That was an amazing pitch there. And that'll be the game. Minutemen 8, Tigers nothing. Tigers with a great effort today. You know, you win some, you lose some. Today was a lesson learned. And I will catch you next time.